Hey, what's up you guys? It's Cory, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I will be reacting to RWBY Volume 9, I almost said Volume 8, Volume 9, Chapter 2, Altercations at the Auspicious Auction. This one actually has a title when I'm watching it this time, because Episode 1 did not have a title for like a few days after posting, at least as far as I saw. I'm very excited for episode 2 because episode 1 was good, but it was clearly very just establishing them in the world, getting them back together, and I think that we're going to really get to feel the world a bit more in this episode, cuz episode 1 was more about the fallout of volume 8, kind of. Whereas I feel like we're finally going to really get into the meat of Ever After a little bit in this episode. So I am excited. How long is the episode? It's the same length as last one, so roughly 15 minutes of episode then. Again, I just want to remind everybody that RWBY is exclusively premiering on Crunchyroll, at least for the next year. It will not be available on YouTube or the Rooster Teeth site until sometime in 2024. I'm not going to reiterate that every episode, but after Chapter 1 came out, I still saw a decent number of people who were confused about what was happening with RWBY. So I just wanted to bring it up again that RWBY is exclusively premiering on Crunchyroll. So probably the last time I'll bring it up, but please, if you want to support the show we all love, please watch it through Crunchyroll. It's only $7 a month. You get 2 free weeks. It's 2 months is all it'll take. $14 will get you through all of RWBY season. So if we want RWBY to get a volume 10, we have to support the show we love. I guess without further ado, let's get into this. Okie dokies. Starting the video in 3, 2, 1. Oh, also, the audio said it was Japanese, but this volume definitely isn't being dubbed in Japanese yet, so I don't know. Crunchyroll doesn't know what to feel about RWBY, apparently. I'm also way more knowledgeable about what is going on in RWBY since last episode, because I've really examined this and gotten other outside perspectives as well. No, RWBY. Little. So I think we're gonna get to meet Robbie Damon's character this episode, because he was in that part. Little Miss Mad Hatter. Jabberwocker, Jean, and Neo. So yes, that is definitely not Neo. That is the girl who fell through the world, who apparently, according to the book Roman Holiday, which I didn't read, her name's Alex. So Alex in Wonderland. Where to first?
So are we just gonna stand around thinking about this in silence, or...
I know this place is weird, but a fairy tale? I mean, that's impossible.
No.
What we've seen is improbable, but that doesn't mean we're in an actual fairy tale.
Are we seriously entertaining this?
Yes.
Do you have a better explanation for what's going on?
Well, let's try to be more logical, shall we? We fell from the sky. Ruby made friends with a tiny mouse.
Friends!
And I got caught by killer vines. And, you got your arm stolen by a... What was it that you said?
A talking raccoon riding on a purple wagon filled with trash.
Yes, that.
Yeah.
Okay, I see your point of view. I am going to go over here now.
Poor Weiss.
Of course it's driving a little trash wagon. Why not? Probably has a little driving wheel too. And
As crazy as it sounds, something about this is...
She's having a mental breakdown.
The girl who fell through the world.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're in the ever after.
Blake, that world is make-believe. It was just part of a story we all read as kids.
It's not make-believe. It's where I live.
Can you tell us more about it? Have you ever heard the name Alex?
And Alex. Is that a purpose?
In the story, Alex fell from the sky and met with the hunter mice. Got trapped in vines, bought a Jabberwocker, and got her knife stolen by a talking raccoon.
Yeah, and then she beat the Red King at a board game, met the curious cat, the rusted knight, and finally got out through...
The tree.
So what now?
Okay, so
Do
that's
we
a...
go to the tree, look for Alex, Yang's arm? Ruby, you're still missing Crescent Rose.
I'll bet the Jinxie Peddler has it.
Who?
Hell? Weiss is having a breakdown.
That's the only talking raccoon I know. I can't
Do you know where he might be?
Of course. I'll lead the way. Right to...
Little.
So the town is just ahead, right? I've been thinking.
No,
If we're
Little.
going to go to this town, we need to be careful. Alex didn't know their customs and ended up starting a war among the townsfolk.
Jesus.
Trouble followed her everywhere she went.
Well, yeah, but she was kind of a mean person, right?
Oh.
She lied and cheated her way through most of the book.
She was trying to survive. The morals of those old stories are so simplistic.
Either way, we need to tread lightly.
Oh, it's so... I'm so curious about this.
The town's just up ahead. The Jinxie Peddler always stops by our village before he goes to town.
Do they steal stuff from you guys too?
Steal? Never. They just take the things we're not looking at. Fair's fair.
Sounds like a legitimate business person.
You
How did they manage to steal your arm anyway?
were the
I
expert
was
in
knocked out
that.
from the fall. When I came to, that sneaky raccoon had already grabbed my arm and ran off before I could stop him.
So would you say he caught you unarmed?
Oh, stop it.
How disarming.
I guess we'll have to catch this.
About time.
For what?
Nothing.
Oh,
Don't
Ruby.
worry. We'll find a way out of here, and then we'll go back home. Weiss?
It's all gone. There's nothing left for me to go back to.
Winter's still there.
Just like Beacon.
You did the best you could for Atlas, Weiss.
But it wasn't enough. We
Aw.
hatched a crazy plan that put a whole kingdom at risk, and we don't even know if we saved the relics from... Maybe John and Winter were able to get them out, despite everything. Despite us.
No. You saved so many people, though.
I know that Penny... I know that was a lot to hear.
Ruby. No. Sadness. Uh-oh. Creepy bridge.
So this is the entrance to the other acre, you called it?
Yep. All we do is cross the bridge and we'll be, well, wherever over there is.
You don't know?
Nope. Never been this far from home.
Oh,
Sorry.
maybe you should go back?
I wouldn't have any idea how to go back. Maybe I'll live by this bridge.
I'll handle this.
Building a house, my very first house. Gonna find my purpose in my best house.
Would you like to come with us?
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
I love Little. Ah, yeah, I saw that in the intro. Everybody's like board game pieces.
Just act like you belong, everybody.
I've always wanted to be long.
I've always wanted to be long.
There it is. So what's the strategy? Just start roughing them up or what?
In the book, Alex had to barter with Jinxie for her dagger.
Yeah, I think I'd rather hit him.
Of course you would. Hey.
He's adorable.
And a lot older than I remember from the book.
I am Jinxie, and these
Oh, he's all elderly.
are the finest treasures of the acre.
I don't see my arm.
All of Jinxie's treasures are just other items in disguise, so that people think they're buying something extremely valuable.
Okay. So, which one is Yang's arm?
The one on the left makes the most
What does
sense.
your heart tell you? That's how Alex knew.
I mean, that one looks roughly arm-sized-ish.
And the right color?
Ruby?
There's something about that one.
First item. The diamond-studded rabbit. You! Jinxies.
How are we going to bid without any money?
I don't think there's any money in the ever after. Jinxie just names whatever price he wants.
What did Jinxie want from Alex?
Her saddest memory. And her happiest.
Sold for a hug.
Aww.
Hugs are very valuable.
Maybe this won't be so bad after all.
Second item.
Starts hugging Ruby's hair.
Scepter. You!
Huh?
The bidding starts at
No, I was the first one to.
knowing what it is to feel loved. A fair price for some, I'd say.
Aww.
Knowing what it's like to feel loved by royal decree.
Sold!
Wait, that's my arm.
Whatever it is, it's royal property now. No price is too high for His Majesty's birthday.
Last item. The jade marionette.
We tried it your way, Blake.
You!
Ruby, what are you doing?
Bidding starts at enough hope to fill this jar.
How does one fill a jar with hope?
You don't have enough, do you?
Little, you're stealing!
Why, you little rat! Leave that alone! You can't touch it until the deal is done!
Oh.
Huh?
It's Penny's sword. So that was Yang's arm then. Oh.
I'm going for it.
Oh, it's...
There's there.
I got
Aw.
it. Ruby, come on.
on.
White. Aww.
Those people take auctions very seriously. High five?
Oh God.
High five?
Little'll
Doing
give
the
you a
same
high
thing
five.
Alex did. We're ruining everything.
That's your biggest concern right now?
I've read so many stories. I never thought I'd be the moral of one.
Oh.
Ruby?
I couldn't explain why, but I was drawn to it.
It's raining again. No.
Great. Now it's raining on just us. That's it. We're getting out of this nightmare. Alex went to the tree, right? Let's go.
I don't think it's gonna work like that. In the book,
We are not in a book. And even if we were, we know how it ends. Right over there.
But it's about the journey, not the destination.
Stupid tree!
Oh, Weiss.
Yeah, already tried that earlier. You can't get any closer to the tree that way.
Well, then what do we do now? We've got my arm, but we still don't have Crescent Rose or the slightest idea how to get out.
This way! Somebody's sad! I'd be sad too, if I ruined the royal birthday.
These guys again.
These guys again.
What did Alex do next?
she went to the Crimson Castle and beat the Red King in his own game.
So that's what you have to do.
Heads up!
They're on
Treasonous
right.
birthday ruiners!
Fucking
Okay.
riding horses, though.
We want to go to the birthday party.
We want to go to the birthday party.
Well, too bad, because we're going to... Oh.
The birthday party.
That's where we're taking you, as prisoners, for stealing royal property.
What if I offered you something better? The weapon of a powerful warrior.
Ooh!
Go on.
Not just a powerful warrior. The most powerful to ever live.
Aww.
She was touched by magic. And she gave her life for thousands. She took a message of hope to the stars. And she saw the world through better eyes. Take us to the royal birthday and allow us to present this most precious gift.
Me too, buddy.
Yes,
Me too.
by royal decree. Come on, men. You heard her. We've got a birthday to celebrate.
Okay.
Ruby, are you sure about this?
Look, we may not know exactly what's going on. But for whatever reason, this place is putting us on a similar path as a book we all read as kids. I say we follow it. And stop pretending we know what we're doing.
Oh, Ruby. No, that's the end, isn't it? Oh, damn it. Oh, man. Okay, where are the voice actors? Okay, so Jinxie is Brandon Blabber again. And the Toy Soldiers were Nick Kramer, Cody Hawkins, and Caden. Oh. I say one of them sounded familiar, but I don't think that one was Caden. So one of these other two I must have heard somewhere before. Oh, it's so sad. Oh. Everyone's so sad, though. It's not just Ruby, it's everybody. Well, that was certainly an episode. It kind of confirmed everything that I assumed was going to be happening with this volume, being that they're going to be following in Alex's footsteps, that they'll have to, like, reenact the fairy tale. They even kind of gave us the rough series of events, like, next they have to beat the Red King at his own game. Which, when we did the boopcast for episode 1, I said that I thought that that was the Queen of Hearts, but I also did say that I was like, but I thought that that they looked like a bit more masculine than I would have expected them to have designed the Queen of Hearts. So they are referred to as the Red King. So everybody thus far has had they them pronouns. And that was a thing that I did see in a tweet from Aaron, that unless otherwise specified, pretty much everybody in Ever After is a they. Because, especially the way they talk about things is that they're not really people as much as they are purposes. Like that, you know, like, they're all very purpose driven, so like they don't have individuality in that kind of way. They're concepts, they're not individualized people. Like, gender wouldn't really have anything to... There would be no need for gender in Ever After. Or at least there would be no, I guess, really would be no concept of it. But yeah. But they have to go see the Red King. Then afterwards was something about the Rusted Knight, which I think will be Jean. And I also do, I did say on the boopcast as well, but I kind of want to reiterate it here, that I do think that Jean will have something to do with the rabbit. You know, the I'm late for a very important date rabbit. Most of my Alice in Wonderland knowledge only comes from the Disney movie. I don't really... It was never a thing I ever really cared about or looked into or anything, but yeah. We didn't meet Robbie Damon yet. How sad. And I think it's still going to be a couple episodes, because I don't think we're going to see him in the next one. So... But also based on the intro, it seems like after, well, they have to, next episode will be, the girls and Little, against the Red King. And then the episode after will be somehow to deal with the Rusted Knight. And I don't know if that will take place in that kind of glowy mushroom forest, or if that'll be the next episode, but somewhere in there. I think that's roughly the sequence of events. But yeah, we saw that sword in the trailer, and I didn't think anything of it. But as soon as I saw it this time, I instantly knew, oh my god, that was Penny's sword. Like, and I don't know why I didn't think anything of it when I saw the trailer about. Like, as soon as I saw it in the episode, I instantly was like, oh my god, it's Penny's sword. Like, because of course she had to forge her own weapons with her magic, because she didn't have her backpack anymore, because she was a real girl. But yeah, oh god, I'm so curious. I also do think that, like, the way that Blake was talking, especially about at the end of this, you know, that they're doing everything the same way as Alex did, and, you know, they're gonna be the moral of the story. I'm like, I think that they set up the steps to get to the tree. Even if they only did one step per episode, which, you know, so far they've kind of been doing. Although, like, they listed all the things in the beginning, and where it went like boop 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 boop. But yeah, I'm wondering if them, they're going to follow too closely in Alex's footsteps, and they're going to have to get some redemption in the eyes of this realm by the end of it. Because I'm wondering, does this realm have like a storyteller, or like, I'm so curious what's going to happen at the tree. The tree is so interesting, but oh man, I like that I'd like that we do have kind of a solid idea of what the rest of the volume is going to be, at least a little bit. I still don't really know where Neo's going to fit in. Because again, she's clearly filling the role of the Mad Hatter, but I don't know where, like, the Mad Hatter or Ever After's equivalent character, where they're supposed to show up. Because nothing in what Blake said made me go, like, oh, there. Also, I don't know where the, like, Robo-Blacksmith lady is going to come in, or, like, Hookah Bug. So, God, I don't know. I don't know. But that was a really good episode, though. And I love... the characterization is so good. And, I do really love that it's just our 4 girls. Like, they're... Because, like, we're really getting to see them as a group and as their individuals outside of anything else. Like, Weiss is being super logical about everything, and Blake's being analytical, but also kind of almost free-spirited. Yang's just go with the flow, punch crap. She's Yang. And, I mean, granted, Ruby's not being very Ruby right now, because she's really feeling the failure of Atlas. Even though, again, I don't really think they did fail. Their objectives of keeping the relics out of Salem's hands did not work. And especially once they meet up with Jean, that's going to be a really bad thing. Because Jean knows what happened. Like, Weiss knew most, but she didn't know how it ended. Jean knows how it ended. And so, when they get to hear about that from him, it's going to tear out the last little bit of hope in RWBY. And probably, honestly, Weiss is struggling a lot more than I thought she would be. But again, it's totally understandable, because, like, they see it as they failed, but I personally, I'm just like, you didn't fail. You, like, Atlas and Mantle were going to, like, tear each other apart, and you got so many people to safety, and, like, I don't know, I'm just like, it was good. Like, you didn't keep the relics, but you saved so many people, like, and at the end of the day, isn't that what matters? But they have to feel their feelings, and by the end of the season, they'll be better. But yeah, I'm so excited for the next episode. The only thing that I know for sure, because of the trailer, is that the next episode, beating the Red King at his own game, is chess. Because we saw that in the trailer. And also, I noticed it as well, that at the very least, in the shots we saw, Weiss and Blake were pieces on the board. And I'm guessing Yang was probably there too, because, Unless something happens to Yang, but probably not. And it was Ruby who was the one sitting at the table, so. Other than that, I don't really know what to expect from the next episode. It's so kooky, though. I love how crazy Ever After is, and it's so vibrant too. It's so fun to look at. Like, I just want to keep like noticing all the little details, and that's why I'm really excited to rewatch the episode to like see littler details that I missed, because I missed quite a few in the first episode too. So yes, but I'm excited. So if you're watching this video when it comes out, we are not doing the Boopcast every week. We're doing it every other week. So if you would like to hear my thoughts on this chapter as well as chapter 3, that will be this coming Friday, the day before episode 4 comes out, live streamed on Queer Noob's Twitch channel, which I have linked down below. We'll again be talking about episodes 2 and 3. Obviously you will need to have seen episode 3 if you don't want spoilers for that, but we will be discussing both of those then. I also have the Boopcast's Twitter account linked down below for updates about episodes, when we go live, retweet some RWBY news stuff as well. It's just, it's the podcast's Twitter, as well as I also link my own Twitch down below. Unfortunately, hosting isn't really a thing anymore on Twitch, so I can't host the podcast on my channel, but I do live stream there 5 days a week. Right now I'm currently playing Mass Effect 2, Crash Bandicoot for the first time, Dragon Age Inquisition, and Kingdom Hearts 1 on Proud Level 1. That's been tough. As well as I'm planning on starting RWBY Arrowfall soon. I also just kind of do random other things with Queer Noob, like Sea of Thieves and Monster Prom. We do random stuff like that. I do play Pokemon sometimes, but yeah, just random things. So if you're interested in checking any of that out, give me a follow on Twitch. I do also will have my Discord linked down below, where I will post I will post about my videos, my streams. Got chat rooms there to talk about Kingdom Hearts, RWBY, Fire Emblem, anything really. If you want to chat with me more, that's honestly probably the best place to chat with me, because I'm pretty much always have Discord open. So yes, I will also have my Twitter link down below, which is again another place to find out more information about my videos, my streams. I do check that very regularly as well. But yes, be sure to give this video a like if you liked it. Let me know down below what you thought about this episode. What's your favorite quote from the episode as well? Because I found this with episode 1 at least. I was like, ooh, there were such good like quips and just quotes. So I'm like, tell me what your favorite little like line was. Especially I'm curious to listen back and like fully hear Weiss's little spiels that she was saying to herself about like trying to logic her way out of this isn't a fairy tale. But yeah, let me know that as well. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified every time I post my next reaction. And yeah, is that everything? Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, that's the everything. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week for my reaction to chapter 3. Alright, bye everybody.